Thank you for joining me. It's Tracy HD, and we're here for the Daily Oracle and Tarot card reading. All this week, we're going to be using the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. And this reading will be for Tuesday, April the 7th. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking that all light beings, angels, and God deliver the message that we need to share with our viewers for the highest good of all. And we have fairy tales. Oh, we got a little jumping card here. This is the one that wants to come out. Dragon's Pet. And the last one, Keeper of Secrets. Very nice cards. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's very cloudy, very stormy. There's a man down at the bottom here. As you can see, he's reaching out to grab her hand. And she's walking away. She's walking away. He is drowning in this water. When I look at the water, I get very emotional, very very strong card. This is very strong card. The water is emotions. This card is deep, deep emotions written all over it, with the stormy clouds, with the water, with him sinking down low, trying to grasp her hand as she looks at him and walks away. And she has this beautiful flowing gown, this beautiful brown hair. And the bottom reads, letting go, detachment, moving on. This is telling you that relationships in our life sometimes aren't meant to last a lifetime. When the relationship has run its course, when you're feeling more pain than happiness, when it's taking all of your energy to keep it going, it's time to let it go. It's time to acknowledge that you did everything you could. Acknowledge that there was nothing else that could have been done. You know what's draining you in your life. You know what relationships I'm talking about. This could be a partner, a lover, a spouse. This could be a close friendship. This has run its course, and I'm sure you know exactly whom this represents in your life. This woman is walking away. She's feeling sad, but she knows she has to do this for herself. Sometimes you have to let go of these situations in order to find the happiness that you seek. And I know sometimes it's scary being alone. You don't know when you're going to have a relationship again. It's scary, pulling away from someone that, might not have been the best thing for you, but you felt comfortable with it because it was kind of a habit, kind of familiar, let's put it that way, familiar. But it's not good. It's not good. When a relationship is dragging you down and draining you and not making you happy and not fulfilling, you're only holding yourself back by trying to revitalize it and trying to make it into something it's not. It's time to let go. And this card here, Dragon's Pet, beautiful blue clouds, fairy is perched up high. She has a little dragon pet on her hand there. And the bottom of the card reads, communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, guardianship. What I get from Spirit here is communication with magical companions. The first thing I think of is angels, Spirit, higher source. Pets as well are very communicative. Even though they can't talk back to us, just a simple look from them and you just know, you just feel an unconditional love for them. When I look at this card, the blue is giving me like a very celestial feel, a very heavenly feel. When I think of the color blue, I think of relaxation, calmness, peace. Blue, the clouds, I think of the heavens. So I'm thinking of something above, like spiritual companionship, magical companionship. Ask the angels for a sign. Again, the angels will not intervene in your life unless you ask them to. I get signs all the time. All the time. When it's something that I cannot figure out and I don't know what else to do, I just turn it over. I basically feel that just sitting and getting in touch with your inner feelings, you could hear you could just find so many answers to things that have perplexed you for so long if you could just quiet your mind and just sit there in solitude. Sit there with a pet. Sit there in prayer. But this middle card is telling us that, after you do the letting go, you need your support system. And the angels are always there to support you. Animal companionship is so important. I know a lot of people out there close to their cats, their dogs. They may have all different kinds of animals that are special to them, and I'll tell you, it's unconditional love. The whole dynamic of a room changes when an animal enters the room. This doesn't have to be a domestic pet. You could just be out in nature. You notice an animal, and there's just a peaceful, quiet, innocent feeling that comes over you. I don't know anybody who could be in a room with a dog and be angry. I mean, as soon as you see them, the whole energy lightens up. So seek the companionship, whether it be in spirit, your angels, a pet. And then the last card is Keeper of Secrets. And it's a beautiful fairy. She has a lilac wrap around her, and she's sitting here on top of this stone pillar. And it's saying, use your discernment, confide in a trusted friend, keep silent about knowledge. So this is telling me that you also need to reach out to family and friends, but be careful who you talk to about your problems. We all have friends that like to gossip, or don't take it seriously when we tell them, could you please just keep this between you and I. This card is asking for you to reach out not only to the spirit worlds and our pet companions, but also to people in our life. But keep certain things to yourself. Don't divulge all, because if you're going through a hard time like this where she's detaching and letting go, sitting in prayer, communing in nature, and then of course confiding in someone in your life that and each and every one of us has someone, at least someone that we know that would be a good listener and take into consideration what we're saying, that we don't want everybody knowing our business, but we just had to talk to someone to get it off our chest, to vent, maybe to even just cry, but this Tuesday is a very serious day of making decisions and deciding to let go, doing what's best by calling on your angels or spirit guides, praying, meditation, and then confiding in a close person that has your back. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel, because I will be back. Take care.